Hey guys, and welcome back to more Diablo 3. We've actually unlocked the Master difficulty. So it's twice as much XP and loot. Peel gems drop from 61 or higher minions. Recommended for players who have mastered their skills and have several pieces of legendary equipment. Hopefully this will give us more of a challenge. If you've been watching, you know that we've been having a huge amount of difficulty actually having a challenge in this game. We played on the highest difficulty on our first run ever. Didn't have a death. We defeated Diablo in less than... Well, it was 3 minutes from when we entered to when we left. So with the cutscenes and everything, we probably defeated Diablo in about a minute. So we're not having any problem at all with the difficulty. No? Not going to talk to me about this, or do we have to kill these soul seekers first?
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying in that city, lad. I won't abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
We're heading into Westmarch. So, we're not quite clear on the story yet, but we're saving people. So,
she's coming to kill us all.
Who's she?
No! Damn it, the gates.
Again, one hit. So again, we're on the higher difficulty, and still
wields a dangerous sword. Its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greater threat. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. Though this Reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield...
I must get inside this city and stop the killing.
Though this Reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greater threat. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. That shield was not made for protection. It was made to cripple, maim, and kill.
Looks like these soldiers are coming back. I should walk by them. Again, though, I don't think it's worth fighting like 1 or 2 enemies. So, gate? Some sewer serpents.
Not yet.
Just do so much damage. No? I was hoping to blow stuff up, get that speed bonus, but that is not to be. Yeah, 50k damage in a hit.
Stop! Don't go out into the streets.
Why?
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the Crusader who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I will. I swear it.
What?
I'm gonna keep these pants, but I don't know if they're really that good. So. I don't think I used condemn. So yeah, I'll obviously equip that. It's not as cool as these ones, but deals more damage.
Malthael will die, just as Diablo did. We fight for all that is good. We cannot lose.
The righteous die just as easily as the evil, Cormac. Fight every battle as if it will be your end.
Chance to deal 12% area damage on hit. Man, we're finding some actually pretty decent weapons here. Anything else? Again, ooh, that has a lot of sockets in it. 3 empty sockets. Okay. So I guess it gives 68 experience. More damage, more toughness, or more recovery. This gives resistance to all elements. I'm going to keep that for a little bit longer. Yeah, seems like a better helm. Knight's Ravager, perfect. And we're keeping the pants. Let us continue. It's good to stop and sell some goods. Now in the streets of Westmarch.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
So that's a female Reaper?
Demon blood? Those were innocent people.
So is the Reaper somehow confused? Oh, it's different to have a spear again. Or no, it's not. Yeah, it's a pole arm. I was gonna say it doesn't look too speary. Oh, there's another Shadow Death here. So. I like this story. It's actually, even though it's like tacked on, I think it's actually a lot cooler than almost the main story, because it's actually something different.
The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King Justinian IV, appointed to the position for bravery and skill at arms. They accompanied the king at all times, resplendent in their ornate armor, wrought by the finest craftsmen.
Not ready yet. My wrath is low.
Most spectacular were their shields, which they unerringly employed in the protection of their king.
Open up these doors. I like, this is really cool, just like the ambiance of this area is quite cool as well. I really like it. And that's the thing I thought was lacking in Diablo 2, or Diablo 3 so far, the ambiance I just wasn't feeling. Like, Heaven I guess was cool, but I was just kind of obsessed with the fact that Diablo was a scrawny little whelp. Like, Diablo in the other games was big, burly, and actually, like, was a threat. And in Diablo 4, he just, like, he's skinnier than anything.
Repel these vile reapers.
Oh, we gotta help Jill and Tori.
Not yet. Not enough ram.
One strike and just blow them all apart.
Not ready yet. My wrath is low.
So, I was actually feeling kind of dejected at the end of Diablo 3 because this wasn't feeling the story. It seemed just tacked on. But this is actually like revigorating me in it. So, even though the difficulty is still extremely low, even though we increased it to master difficulty, but at least they gave us some difficulty improvement, as else it would have just been garbage. I was also considering just like running straight through.
I require more wrath.
And not even fighting anything. Because like, what's the point if the enemies are so easy?
Ah, we found you.
Oh, wow. Want to sleep over? Oh, I can't get in there yet? Lame.
Tyrael, why are Malthael's armies attacking Westmarch?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's Bane! This is worse than I feared!
What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Your soul will be mine.
Look at that!
Patience.
Just absolutely melted her. Like, it's just ridiculous.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
Just, we're absolutely melting these guys.
Let's end this madness. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers.
No, not nearly good. So... Why would he want the Soul Stone? Like, it wouldn't be a embodiment of death, would it?
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
How did it happen?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Well, however he came to his madness, he's got to be put down. Death is meant to free our souls, not devour them.
That's a very true point, actually.
This sliver of the Black Soul Stone will reveal Malthael's plan to you?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Interesting.
I've heard of the Haradrim, but I thought they were long gone.
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops. The Soul Crucibles turn the dead into Reapers?
Sadly, yes.
The Death Maidens look like angels.
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Well, that's kind of a cheap way out. There's a lot of people to talk to here.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
You did what you could.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
Okay, he starts out being positive and then he's really negative.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I? You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakus to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Carol!
world. Those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
What a jerk.
He saved my brother at Bastion's Keep.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
Good point.
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
Cormac, you seem troubled.
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
An honorable man who dedicated himself to a cause he believed righteous.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
The Chantress has more to say too.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. I could not make out the words.
Each day, I feel the weight of every Crusader who has borne my name. So I think I understand your burden.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. That is why they stay with you.
Not sure if that's comforting or not.
I can't believe we're still alive, and it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
I don't know what you mean by foul-smelling place, actually.
Who is this?
I'm Bryson. I was trapped in a cellar until Hadrig rescued me.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. You're stuck with him now.
He is. I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him with his work.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrig?
I was thinking about my master. He took me in after we escaped my father's manor in Chaldeum. I can't say I was the best apprentice, a noble boy with soft hands, but I wanted to learn. I didn't have anything else.
Sounds familiar.
You mean Bryson? Oh, I was never that bad.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Seriously?
Did you know there were once two moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Sai and his master, the god of desire, Dirgist.
You mean you are ready to tell your version of the truth?
Dirge's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
Then you're finally ready to tell me if you were a god?
So we're about to get a story, then we didn't end up getting a story.
Have you been eating enough? I've noticed this about you. When things get difficult, you get very focused. Maybe I'll cook for you. So, if it's all the same, we'd probably both be happier if I didn't.
Yeah, I probably don't want a god cooking your meals.
Do you prefer slashing or stabbing? Or shooting?
Where's the second? Okay.
Thanks for taking a look.
Holy shit, the dice get more expensive as you go on. That's not activated because we have nothing to activate. But anyway guys, I think we'll call an episode here. In the next episode, we will continue forth.
This is obviously a demon's work.
Later.